Even when you're physically weak, you can be spiritually strong. Hello, I'm Eddie Lawrence. Want to encourage you today. Here's a devotional thought. In Luke chapter 4, verse 11, after Jesus was baptized and after he went through the temptation experience, we're told that he returned in the power of the Spirit to Galilee. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about for a moment today. We know that Jesus was weakened during his temptation. He was hungry. We also know that after he went through the temptation, the devil left him for a season. And Matthew records for us, the angels came and ministered to him. And then we read that verse 11 in Luke, he returned to Galilee in the power of the Spirit. You know, the enemy knows to hammer you when you're physically down. Maybe you're tired, maybe you're fatigued, maybe you've been battling some sickness or going through a season of struggle physically. But you can be spiritually strong during those times. Jesus exhibited that during his temptation by continuing to declare the word, stand on the promise of God. And it's interesting, the enemy said, hey, jump off the temple and his angels will bear you up. The devil used the help of the angels as a means to tempt him. But isn't it interesting? Jesus withstood that. He said, I'm not going to tempt the Lord my God. And what happened? After the temptation ended, then the angels came and ministered to him. Now, we're not told exactly what they did, but I remember when Elijah, after his battle, and he was out and he was in a weak place, the Lord sent an angel to feed him. It may be that the angels provided him food and water, that they touched him and ministered to his body, physical strength. Oh, there's no telling how God may use angels in your life, but we do know this. They came and ministered to Jesus, and that's not the only time. We won't get into all of that today, but simply to suffice it to say that when you're physically weak, God hasn't abandoned you. You can still be spiritually strong. Jesus once said, I have meat to eat that you know not of. And he's talking about that strength that we receive through our spiritual union with our Father. So think on these things today. And if you're maybe weak physically, know that you can still be very strong spiritually. And you can see things shift and change and turn around. Your spiritual muscles can't be sported outwardly like people who work out in the gym. But in the spirit realm, the enemy sees those. Amen. God bless you, and you have a wonderful day in Jesus.